There is a man at your company. Call him Daniel. 15 years in, never missed a deadline, the kind of person other people are quietly relieved to have on the team. And about 2 months ago, something small changed. His manager started ending every conversation the same way. Let me just put that in an email so we're aligned. Daniel thought it was a new habit, a manager getting more organized. It was not a habit. It was a record. Daniel was not being communicated with. Daniel was being documented. What was being built around him has a name. It is the paper trail. And by the time you can feel it forming, most of it is already written. By the end of this video, you are going to understand the paper trail. And once you see it, you will never read a just circling back email the same way again. Here is the first thing to understand. You are almost never fired for one moment. You are fired at the end of a process, and the process is mostly invisible to the person it is happening to. A company does not remove a 15-year employee on a feeling. It removes them on a file. The file has to exist first. So before the conversation that ends your job, there is a quieter conversation. It is between your manager and the system that protects the company from you. The paper trail is how that system talks. Watch how the pages get written. The first page is the move to writing. Conversations that used to happen at your desk now arrive as email, just confirming what we discussed. You are not being kept in the loop is being printed.
The second page is the shape of your one-on-ones. They get shorter, or they get canceled, or they get suddenly strangely formal. A meeting that was a chat becomes a meeting with an agenda nobody enjoys. The third page is the one most people miss. The praise stops and the feedback gets specific, not harsher, specific, dated. On the fourth, the report was late. Vague praise costs the company nothing. Specific, dated criticism is evidence. When the language gets precise, someone has decided precision matters. The fourth page is the project shift. You are handed something with an impossible timeline, or you are quietly removed from the project that mattered. Either way, the next entry in the file is being set up in advance. The fifth page is the change in who is copied. You start getting looped out of decisions you used to be part of, or a name you do not recognize starts appearing on threads about you. The sixth page is when a skip level or HR enters a conversation that never used to involve them. By the time HR is in the room, HR is not there to help you. HR is there to make sure the file is clean. And the seventh page is the language. Words like alignment, fit, and calibration start appearing in your reviews. That is not management vocabulary. That is exit vocabulary. Here is the part nobody warns you about. The paper trail is not built to fire you. It is built to make firing you safe. Those are different things. A company can want you gone for months and do nothing because doing it is risky. The file removes the risk. Every dated email, every specific note, every formal one-on-one is one more reason a lawyer will never have a case. The trail is not about you, it is about them. Which means the trail is often complete before you have any idea you're in trouble. You did everything right. You answered the emails the same day, you took the stretch project, you stayed late on the report. None of that was the test. The test was never whether you would perform. The file was being assembled regardless of how well you did. That's the cruelty of it. The harder you worked inside the process, the more you produced for the file. Let me show you the same machine on someone else. There was a woman 2 floors up. Call her Priya, top performer. Then a reorg put her under a new director who had his own people. Nothing dramatic happened. Her one-on-ones moved to a shared doc. Her wins stopped being mentioned in the team channel. A new alignment plan appeared with goals worded so they could be marked incomplete. 11 weeks later, she was let go in a meeting that lasted 6 minutes. 6 minutes, because the 11 weeks had already done the work. Here's what we call this, and once you have a name for it, you cannot stop seeing it. The paper trail is the documented case for your removal, built quietly, in writing, before anyone tells you it exists. It is not a warning. A warning is meant for you. The paper trail is meant for everyone except you. So you don't wait to be told. You read the file as it is being written. The move to email, the formal one-on-ones, the specific dated notes, the vanishing praise, the new names on the thread. When 2 or 3 of those pages appear in the same month, the file is open, and the only person who benefits from you knowing that early is you. Most people find out the paper trail existed on the day it is read back to them. You found out today. That's the difference between being managed out and seeing it coming. The system was always going to write the file. It was never required to hand you a copy. That's corporate GPS, the map they never handed you.